Welcome back to my channel. Guys, when you're going to hit the like button and subscribe. We played the Raptors and the Heat in both games yesterday. So let's go play back to back. We're 2-0. I'm in the quarter Hall of Fame. Let's get it. We're whooping. We have to make the video. We should whoop them again in the field. In this video, but we're playing at home.
Take control of the game after a Cedric Maxwell slashed a 22-15 lead. Swaggy B. Holmes said, "Not on my watch." After getting an Anthony Davis dunk and a Kevin Garnett offensive rebound putback, Swaggy tied the game at 25. Splash responded with a "yes on your watch." Splash would steal the ball with Cedric Maxwell and hit a three to take a 31-25 lead at the half. It was tied.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center. And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, "I'm great."
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that.
Let's
And
get this game.
October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take over the Nets, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, Miami will gain that.
Well, I think they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for? Yeah, and we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler blown out on the wings. And it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Rivers in at the 1. And then for the Brooklyn Nets. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. Here's Hero. Softly drops in the floater. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Greg. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And stolen by Edwards. And pushing it up the floor. And here comes Brooklyn. Count the basket.
Oh,
Teamwork on that drive.
he stops.
By a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense gets set.
Here's Rivers. And Gilgeous-Alexander
The
was
D.
fast break Brooklyn. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely.
Go
Even
for it.
powered at home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys,
The
is
help.
the combination of power and power.
Jump. Let go.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Footwork.
I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T.
Oh, the one turn already. Hard to beat right there.
4 points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Report.
Last game for him, he picked up 13. And here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. Hero for 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Pass to Rivers. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Harkless. And he takes the one up.
Oh, buddy. Make Hall of Fame look too easy, bro. We'll take it, bro. Hall of Fame, make
They need to stay aggressive.
so easy.
Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Heat calls out here.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their
Go for it.
Motivating factor may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody
Ah.
wants to be dominated on the glass like that.
Let's
The
switch.
Wing Rivers. Gilgis Alexander
What?
defending.
Oh, they're throwing that pass to
Soon to be Brooklyn's ball. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Number one, the Nets.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes
Wait, both of them up by 2.
and he drops it first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation.
I believe what we need to score 0 points this quarter. Go for it.
Rivers, Gilgis Alexander defending. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. The layup.
Where's the foul at? Where's the foul?
What happens? You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Go for it.
Here's Rivers. Covered by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
You're asking to get burned when Butler is given this type of position. Outstanding work there.
You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, it takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with that shot. You figure there's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Go for it.
Outside Butler.
Play again. Uh-huh.
It's deflected. And they get it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity.
Defense.
He just doesn't make it comfortable or out.
For Brooklyn, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. To the left side wing.
Well, 6 minutes left for the first. 2 4
Here's
for
Harkless. Butler covering. Here's Harkless.
Ah.
Oh, he missed it. They can
Okay.
get 2 now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. 4-3. No good. On the
Joe.
shot. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Losses for them completely this quarter. He's determined to stay after it.
Here's Harkless. Butler covering. Harkless shot is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Play smart.
Here's Rivers.
Go for it.
Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgis Alexander. Here's Harkless. A nice dish, and the layup goes down. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, they've really amped up the
Go
pressure
for it, go for it.
on the guys and have piled up the steals in the early moment. The other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They closed out well and have a lot of blocks at half because of it.
Rivers.
Get
No
that.
good, and they can't
Good
get
help.
into the drought.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Harkless. Pocket 6. And now it is Pepper.
They control the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Play smart. Go threes. We need 3s these days. Play smart. Let's get open for 3. That's why I play smart. Go to the paint to the paint.
They come into this one following a long
Make them follow.
They just weren't careful with
Play
the
like
ball.
defense.
The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win this league. You know you got to take care of basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game
Rivers.
Go for it.
Outside Butler. And he gets the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Gilgis Alexander. Coming off a 34-point game against Miami.
When you look at the number of shots he blocked, single-handedly changed the game. It's getting creative in the air. He can finish the offense in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Miami's gone
Go
over
for it, go for it.
Here's Rivers. Gilgis Alexander defending. Outside Butler.
Get that.
This is from short range.
Well, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Good take.
Gilgis Alexander against Butler. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgis Alexander touched it last. White, he's checked in for Rivers. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He's watching opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Johnson with it. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson drives it in.
Building a big advantage early is a terrific
Go
all-around.
for it.
You know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
There's no focus.
That's how you
That was
use
no
this
focus.
right there.
I drop.
Leads to a
I drop.
thunder is finished.
That's nice. And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the fifth straight bucket they've given up to the paint. Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Hero
Knock out again. Good help.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin. Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They come out with a lot more energy and effort. So they've shown so much energy.
No life. No life.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot was just a little off. Boy, with all the contact he threw there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
So he gets them both. Now Gilgis Alexander. 6 points for him. And Adebayo over to help. Here's Sharp. And he drives it. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing slot by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Miami's gone 0 for 3 from
Go for it. Go for it.
Pass to White.
Uh-huh.
Back to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Sharp grabs the miss.
But, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Walk that.
He's got to meet the body's determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps the plays alive. That's
Go for it. Go for it.
for sure.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll hit. On the line to shoot 2.
Inside man really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
Free throws good with Adebayo. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Adebayo. And here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Here's the three. He drops it for range. Edwards is going to
Inside out attack.
And this defense needs to
Warren is
turn the
complaining.
screws and
Took
ramp
him
up
on his skin for watching basketball online. Inside out attack.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's White.
Go for it, go for it.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
The D.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Good take.
Well, Miami shooting just 21% in the first quarter. He takes the three.
Nope.
Gilgis Alexander with a rebound. Gilgis Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He put some rage into that one, BA.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter.
Go for it, go for it.
White the pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. And there's Hero on the assist from Butler. Hero's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Claxton. And there's a one for the net.
Yeah, their offense looking like a
If you score, we score.
Yeah, shots falling.
Go for it.
Very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Butler. And that one drops for him. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Harkless. He was another key contributor in that win against Miami. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter. Attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Inside out attack. Go for it, honey.
Hero against Edwards.
Go for it.
Hero outside. Lets it fly. And the buzzer sounds.
Doing it in the first row.
Blowout underway here. Nets out front, running away with this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, they've used the fast break well to steal easy points and keep the defense unsettled. And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Setting the floor for the Heat. There's White out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Irving in at the 3, the small forward.
What are you calling right there?
Adebayo
Go
finds
for it.
Irving.
Nope.
Second chance effort. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 6 points.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap.
No, we score, we score.
This
Ooh.
guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know, you got to show.
Go for it.
In with Ali LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is
Good help.
littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog and are trying to play for one another. These guys, it's been takes to be in the league for a while, right?
Boy, they compete, right, Ali? Thanks for that.
Go for it, go for it, go for it. The thing that
Now
stops.
here's White. He had 9 points in his last time out. And there's the lob.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Harkless. He's guarded by Irving. The ball's loose. Doesn't go that time. Thompson with the defensive effort. Pass to Harkless. With the drive. And he jams it home with a
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the the score reflects that. Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Down low. Covered by Johnson. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
From deep, Alexander. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And just not letting up at all.
4-4-4.
I love this approach.
For the no line.
All of the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's the break. Left side Johnson. Pass to Claxton from outside the arc. The shot won't fall.
Good shot.
Miami will go the other way with it. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. White against Gilgis Alexander.
They wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Shot is up. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Johnson. And that one goes. He's now recording his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
4-4-4.
Irving up top. Covered by Johnson. Got a hand on it.
Up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Keep it up.
This run has been tremendous.
That's 6 minutes. No, 6 minutes left in the second quarter. The second quarter off home. Let's finish half ball time. You can stop.
They've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Adebayo. Irving with it. Here's White. Here's Claxton. Driving inside.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D.
4-4-4.
Fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgis Alexander. It's his first foul of the game.
It just wasn't able to set up in time. Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Heat making a change here. Rivers is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. Buries the jump shot. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I have that. And rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you're going to rebound in the pros in the 80s or 90s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their
4-4-4.
first shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one misses. Durant has checked in for Marcus. And the second free throw is good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Irving against Durant. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first turn.
That's 10 straight points they're giving up in the painted area. And you know, it doesn't matter
Or
how
for a
good
four.
the defense is on the perimeter if they're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Rivers. Out of bounds. It'll be the next ball.
Well, that's a moment you like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Durant against Irving. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Pass to Rivers. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. They have no answer defensively inside. Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed point blank range. Can't happen.
Out to the right wing. Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Adebayo, no good. Well, the Nets shooting has been incredible. 72%. Durant's shot is off. And the Heat shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And Durant with the big finish.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Irving for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 7 tonight.
It's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor in this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And talk about imposing your will.
That's 10 straight points in the paint. Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Rivers' shot is off.
They just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from. And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Johnson. Drops one in from the wing. Johnson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Rivers. Tries to snap the goal streak. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws. Oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. First one falls to him.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5
Report.
consecutive buckets. And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's the hero. Here's Rivers. Six on the shot clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
High post Claxton. Working on Adebayo. The kick to Durant. From deep.
My favorite boy.
And Hero grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance. But we see him drill those and shoot around all the time. But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Rivers' shot is off.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because the shot so important. This is why you get the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
1:52 left to play in the first half. That's the hero.
Before.
Here's Rivers. He's got 5. And it's rejected.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
And it's good for 2.
Defensively, you've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Irving. From 12 feet. And that one hits the back iron.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Hero with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Irving.
Come on, John.
I'll tell you what, Irving might have the best handle in the entire league. He is an absolute magician with the ball, especially in tight spaces.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero, guarded by Edwards. Hero, no good.
Good offense beats good defense?
Not always. Here's Claxton. Here's Johnson. That one goes. And that's his ninth made shot in 12 attempts.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
An open look for Durant. Nails the wide open jumper. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Pass to Rivers. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
From deep 3-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
We'll try to leave.
The Brooklyn Nets. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn came out looking very confident. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room, starting out on a 10-2 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Jenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away because they did a tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
To be honest, them getting killed on glasses like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, a lack of fun. This is when fans start to feel like me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if they can play out a little more evenly in the second.
Okay, Brooklyn, let's go.
Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net.
Brooklyn, let's go.
Johnson is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. On the take. Oh, he
Let's go.
down with a 2-handed jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas,
Before-
that's exactly why they look to get the ball around
Get that.
Adebayo, no good. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. And that was good by Durant.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior. Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense to continue to attack that area. And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Before
It's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sail.
And you
Good one.
He'll go to the line with a chance at a three.
Probably. Not no foot down when everybody.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside. Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Before.
Adebayo. Here's Rivers. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Here's Hero. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6.
Clip.
It's Durant.
Get that.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent has made some nice adjustments.
Irving finds Edwards. And there's another one for the bench.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Before.
The league just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Back to Hero. Hook loose. Pass to Rivers. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll fall.
Here's Durant.
Go.
Tell you what, Durant is feeling it. He puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going. Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007. Then immediately he came out.
And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
NBA also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor he possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Fame when it's time.
For Miami, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
Before.
Here's Rivers. Back to Butler. Can they get it? That's short off the rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
I throw it.
To the paint. Here's Rivers. No good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
They've been very well rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Heat. Shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. That's the Hero. Touch off the glass. He has 6.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
On the wing, Durant. Hero against Edwards. Five to shoot. 5 again. Down it goes. Jam, that was home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments. You know, they came out of the locker room,
That's
revved
what?
up the gas pedal, and haven't
Well,
slowed
6 minutes left in the third. 6 minutes left on the phone.
Oh,
Deep.
it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want. Oh, and this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Back to Rivers. Down low. Adebayo. No good. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Claxton lays it up and banks it in.
Go there.
Claxton's got his 3rd.
Brooklyn, bro.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Johnson with a bucket. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots. I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Hero against Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards has got 11 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you
Go
can't
for
say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Edwards with it. 25 points in the game. There's the try. Oh my! Throw it down!
Everything.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building. Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Back to Rivers. Looking to get it going. Oh, and Johnson with a block. They recover it.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And the first one on the line is good. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And the freedom of movement is an important part of that. And it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining.
Good on both. Each shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Hero against Edwards. On the attack, Hero. Got it.
My fault.
Hero's got 8 points.
If you
That's right. That's wrong.
space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Edwards. Irving against White. Now here's Irving. Defense on him.
The skills of Kyrie
I kind of-
obvious is underestimated strength.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a less than average 27%
Go for it.
in the third quarter. Now Hero.
Nicholas wants that. That's his second version. Oh, team second.
So it's Miami now. The try by Irving.
2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Claxton. And makes him the layup. He's got 10.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hero finds White. Shoots over Johnson. White can't hit. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Durant. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different roles in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Edwards. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And the lead score demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
So it's Miami now. Hero outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Irving against White. Pass to Adebayo. Back to White. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end. And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Outside Irving.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
White against Irving. Pass to Hero. Irving with it. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge toll.
Oh,
Big time right there. Big time. Woo. Just rising up to the rim.
man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Adebayo passes to White. Durant against Irving. Now Adebayo. He's got 19. White can't hit. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And he lays it up and in. Give it eight.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he makes it.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Irving going inside. And Irving powers it home.
Come on, man. We want to talk about a crazy vertical. That was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh. Oh, my.
Don't know, man. No.
Outside White. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. Irving with it.
Nope.
And
Get that.
he's there on the triple.
Is still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Sharp. Outside for Irving. Fires in the triple. Irving's got
Clutch.
17 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
4-4.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Butler's got the quickness and the tenacity to be, I think, a nightmare of a defender. Affects that shot for sure.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
I know he's a big man, but he's got some quick guard in him if he's making passes like this. Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big guy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Let's get it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Outside Johnson.
Report.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-pointer.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Edwards. Clark is someone with a close eye on the college game. How excited were you about this season's incoming rookie?
Boy, I tell you, man, it's always exciting. I mean, that's been my take every year. I mean, you take a look at the
Report.
you know some of them will be pros, and you're excited for them to have that opportunity to realize a dream. So I think the drive and enthusiasm of these young guys at college levels, they have embarked on trying to be pros. That's always fun for me to watch and see. It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Oh, you gotta love that action.
Knock loose. Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. And Durant with the block. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And a foul ball on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
KD is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside.
Report.
Contact. I thought he was sitting a bit in the first.
Pass to Colleton. And here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. 18 feet out. And he recovers it.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been
Who got
insanely
the board?
destructive on the glass.
Here's Long. The three ball. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Durant with the big finish.
That dribble gives KD the momentum he needs. You can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as they explode to the gun.
Report.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here.
What you gonna pass to?
Edwards and pass to Johnson. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Long. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Greg.
You know, he really did. But you know, it's interesting. I think there are those back there that it's kind of gimmicky. But boy, has it changed. I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach. He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
To the inside. Who poked away. They shoot again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Nets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And Durant with the big finish.
It's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Report.
2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. From deep, Johnson unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Irving. Drives to the hoop.
Washington with so much precision and skill. Irving nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Report.
Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. Misses off the right iron. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 12-3 run. And Durant with the big finish.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Miami's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
Almost 6 minutes left in the fourth. 3 minutes strong.
Here's Long.
Stop.
And a
Yeah.
shot by Irving. They retain possession.
The D.
Outside Johnson. That's to Sharp.
He's lost his concentration in the second half. And we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one.
Report. Take that.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the
Report.
contact. No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
They're not Gomez. No good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
Getting any look they want. Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Report.
Here's Long. There's so much player movement nowadays, but a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played a short time I did in the NBA. And it's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league. And players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players desiring to move on occasion.
Here's Durant.
Oh.
There's way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
And the heat of possession.
Report.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Johnson. Here's Long. Oh, they need this. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing has hit him. Oh, wow. be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
4-4-4.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. Hernan Gomez inside. Tries again. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Durant with it. And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark has recently announced that the high school is for top power.
Well, you could almost see this coming, BA, again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that can be part of this type of time in the league. So let's see where it goes.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too. Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or you're one of the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Over to the left wing.
Oh, I see that. This spring.
Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again. Awesome. Virtually impossible to top that alley.
Here's Irving. Takes it inside. And Irving powers it home.
You know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Miami's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth
4-4-4.
quarter. Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Long, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Johnson passes to Edwards.
Yeah.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's it, Philly. Edward.
Drops it inside. Durant's there. And a foul on the shot. So he'll take 2
Fuck the
from
ball.
the free throw line.
Fuck the foul. That's not a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, with everything else that coach has been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind. Dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie. But I would love on occasion to have a dress down day if we could.
Knight, he's checked in for Miami. And here's Irving. And there's the drive. And Irving powers it home.
I mean, how can you say with Kyrie there? I mean, on the jam, his athleticism just too much to handle.
4-4-4.
Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. The floater. It's tipped.
Good help.
Durant against Johnson. Durant, no good. Well, the Heat's shooting just around 26% for the game.
4-4-4.
Wayne Connaughton. Driving to the basket, and he dumps it down.
Look at it. Look at it.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on the grid.
A jaw dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible. Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still.
4-4-4. My police are strong. I'm the police for a reason.
Left in the game. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the
The D.
2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that will be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine a state of class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes online. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Here's Johnson. That's alone.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
You can score without shooting the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish.
Report.
That's why they were so efficient.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard. And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
Here's Lowe. He's started by Irving. Pass to Gomez. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. That shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Sharp. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Guys, that's got to be the dagger.
That's game right there. They cannot come back from that.
What a time to put the hammer down.
Report.
Comeback diminished.
And here's Johnson. Guarded by Durant. Inside. Here's Snyder. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Irving finds Edwards. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he drives in.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out. And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Long. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Connaughton. This one for 3. Off of that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. When you're a basketball player, you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game. No matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. Good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff.
I'm about to put back with me. Come on, head back to the schedule. See who we play next. Should be 3-0 in the regular season now. Yep, 3-0. We play the 76ers next. So let's get to it. The 76ers 1-2. Who they got? Ben Simmons in 1 quarter. Also, Podokovic. Kawhi Hurd. And Joel Embiid. The same lineups. But we got it. We got this game in the books. Remember, don't need it.
In the third quarter, Swaggy P. Holmes fought his way back, hitting a 3 with Kevin Garnett to make it a 1-point game, trailing 30. But Splash turned it up a notch to blow the game wide open. After splashing 3 after 3 after 3, while Swaggy P. Holmes struggled to score. Splash took a 54-39 lead at the end of the fourth. Now scored 29-14 in the third. Splash ended up winning game 1, 65-49.
Barclays Center in the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment.
Let's get this done.
And we got time for a quick pregame report. And being said, let's head to the site.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our side. Thank you for that. Now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Carter. And looking at the nets, Johnson is out there with Paul Harkless. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sharp at the 5 down low. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Report.
So many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his team just loves that kind of finish. Don't let this demonstrate leaps. And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there,
Report.
stays in bounds.
Come on in, man.
Helps him to be effective on his drive.
Philadelphia moving the ball. And B inside the line. And good as it
Good
just
try.
cuts right down through the net. For the rest of the game, go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Great play. The guard stock these days. This could be a fun matchup.
Let's shoot that for the shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line.
Report.
Post call. Defended by Harkless. Clock at 6. Harris outside. The 76ers need to get off the shot. No good from Simmons. Reynolds will go to the start of the game. Here's Sharp. That one a little long. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They're getting their first look at this season for the Nets in this one.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way. That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. Try to time down, he was fighting hard for every buck.
Hey, you talk to Simmons teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he moves by
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane.
About one.
Is that possible? I think it is, Greg. Not probable.
Report.
Like you said. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T
Stop.
5G Friend Game.
They come out with guns lazy.
Edwards passes to Sharp. From downtown, outfitting out to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the
About two.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far. Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to carry the offense.
Freaking God.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the whistle blows is going to be on Javon Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the 76ers ready to change. Ronnie's checked in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Nets got another 3.
About three.
When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to have
Report.
That's to Embiid. Harris outside. A fader. And Harkless pulls it down.
Not that though.
very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there. That's
Good
a shot
take.
they're always happy to give, even with those defenders.
Connie the best to Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Make them worth it.
There's no question. He was something. He was Jalen Brown. I mean, the versatile, confident big man at a high set.
And Embiid drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards passes to Sharp. Back to Edwards.
Caught it.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Let's get it. Go for it. Go for it.
And they double up in B. Here's Postov.
Wow. Air ball.
The Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the closer.
What a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting him know that you won't get any easy ones when he's around. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single ways to all two.
And slammed dunk by Harris.
I'm showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Harkless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Let's get 3 fly. Gets the 3-point in the ball.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's looking for. Bringing.
Go for it. 6 minutes left on the first. Let's go for it. Fuck him up.
And Simmons gets the MB. And that's the burn.
Just a little too amped up here early.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons working it over. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Harris. It's holding by Harris.
Okay.
Look at Philadelphia. They took the win in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Simmons dishes to Carney. Over to the wing. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Good is recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Intercepted.
No, good.
Outside, Simmons. And a foul call. So far about the offensive approach for the Nets.
Major weapons in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter. And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Passes it to Gilchrist Alexander. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, here we go. It's Simmons.
Oh, freak. Oh.
Confidence of Simmons, quick thinker, who isn't afraid to go after steals and start to break.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton, guarded by Embiid. And there it is for him.
His offensive skill set is off the charts.
Finally.
He has more than a few plays to punch.
Go for it.
Outside, Simmons to the inside.
What?
Great indeed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", you can see the whole court.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best. Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Johnson. Harkless with it and beats there. Now he's got 10.
Let's go.
Impressive offensive production early on. Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots.
Go for it.
Pass to Harris. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. But he had better start buckling there.
Harkless the pass to Johnson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Oh, when Johnson senses the D is laying off of him, he loves going straight up with the shots, catching the D off guard.
Four.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now here's Harkless. Right close. The shot's good from Gilgis Alexander.
Some players might wear down when they show.
Report.
Gilgis Alexander against Simmons. Harris with him. Slim 26 points. Shots and Harkless.
Exceptional athleticism on shots. I love how he gets up in his projection.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Harris, and the shot goes down. Harris has got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away out inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harkless kicks to Johnson. Up top, Harkless, guarded by Harris. And Fleet brings the double team. And there's Gilgis Alexander. That's good on the assist by Harkless.
And they're getting a lot of their games outside of the paint. 3 of the last 5 baskets.
Four.
Right wing. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
Back to Edwards. It's Gilgis Alexander in the corner.
He made the play for the quarter.
Releases. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgis Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often run faster because they just understand the game.
The D.
That's a good job. Just when you get the shot off, you can't knock it down. The fadeaway is really something to yourself. Nice shade. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Four.
Here's VanVleet, and it's 10. They get it back, and that one is good. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Gilgis Alexander, and there's the shot to finish it off.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does.
Four.
He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. He can't give him these opportunities.
VanVleet finds Embiid,
The D.
and here's Harkless. This time out, he had 14 points. Embiid comes for the double team. Here's Claxton, and Embiid pulls it down.
Gotta hit that. You gotta hit that.
He's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been leading them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Claxton with that to Edwards. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first, and it goes down 2 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight. Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
In the first quarter, let's get it.
Been on display for the Brooklyn Nets.
On for the second quarter.
An absolute rampage, piling in the points. points. Dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And a bit of a lull in the play, Joel Embiid. These teams that need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent, and he's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets. What do you think?
Coming in hot, they were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
The deep.
Defense speed is certainly hard to cover all that ground. In a moment now, we set the lines courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid with a 4 and 5. Water out there with 50 minutes, and it's still in at the first.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
The 76ers shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a team, excellent season, though, about 80% when they got the lead. You probably will draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark.
And stolen by Simmons. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers. They're helping define the roles. Rivers said, I did that.
Go. Light up.
Yeah, just a facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused.
Before report.
Yeah, stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they got the talent for sure, DA. Thank you. Another miss by Philadelphia. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Harkless. Driving the lane. Oh, the jam by Harkless.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a report. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Simmons. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they get it back.
Got to stay down on the shot. Once the team has it there, and he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now who might
Before report.
back in the day?
Well, when I try not to look at it like that, there are a lot of players that play the same position, which I love out there. I love how he plays. I see similarities. I see some similarities in the past, and try to make sure we have a point forward. But I'll tell you what, instead of seeing similarities, I'll tell you what, all the big things, that's all.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Edwards against Clark. Edwards with the stop.
Nice, strong finish on the inside.
But right, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Before report.
Now here is Clark. Edwards defending. And it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
Go. Before report. The D.
Here's Johnson and the fall off the shot sends it into the line.
That's just a solid play by Johnson. Sensing the physical defense and going right up into the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here in the second quarter, just over 3.5 minutes played. Carter down low. Gilgis Alexander cover. Tuckman can't get it to go. Next leading by 15. Here's Johnson. Up and in off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball.
Report.
The best of 8 fleets. Takes it inside.
I don't feel it.
Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
Up top, Gilgis Alexander. 19 points in the game. He gets that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He
She goes,
recognizes
come up, you see that in up.
it, takes advantage.
See that, when I know.
Forward it back. Trying to get the opposition.
So, 6 minutes left in the second period. First half strong. We get it.
17-point game.
We finish it. Oh, $4 strong, bro. It stops.
After Embiid.
Ah,
Carter, the best of Van Vliet. Good ball movement there by the 76ers.
we'll use that clock.
Shot clock. Shoots over Gilgis
With
Alexander.
that,
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That's a high quality defense right there. Read the situation and making that a very tough jump shot.
The 76ers trail by 17. Fires the 3.
nope.
And they recover. Here's Embiid. And finally, that one's good. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
AC analysis from where misses are going. Embiid so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Gilgis Alexander passes to Claxton. No coverage, that's it.
Six minutes left, second corner. Let's finish. Let's have ball strong. 6 quarter strong. Let's get it. Lock him up.
Embiid. Over Huntless.
The D.
Not the most productive quarter you'll ever have. Shot selection. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The 76ers trail by 20.
So for it.
Back to Carter. And foul on the shot. They'll shoot 2 into the free throw line. The 76ers have made 2 of the free throws tonight. 6 of 9 in the agenda. In the NBA Fresco, introduced back in 2005. Now, player retires string a bit from business management. Does that bother you, Greg? Oh, he delivers!
And scouts question whether Gilgis Alexander could finish through contact.
For it.
Here's your answer.
And there's the best of Van Vliet. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close.
Whatever the blocker was after his shot. Ah, should take.
Here's Carter. His last outing with 20 points. Carter on the wing. Good. Van Vliet gets the assist. Carter's got 5 points so far.
A great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes quick decisions.
Passes to Harkins. Back to Gilgis Alexander. Johnson left side. Only one fall.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game.
Play smart inside and out. Attack. Play smart.
76ers call time here. The 76ers trailed by 19.
For it.
Complete outside.
The D.
Harkless has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, wow. Wow, he got whacked on that with Shelby much late there.
First trip to the line for him.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Before court.
The best to Embiid. Pass to Van Fleet. And bounce that foul shot, so he can shoot free throws here. That one on Gilgeous Alexander.
And you love seeing guys like Fred VanVleet. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. VanVleet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe and believe they're going to win partly because of him.
Andrew Edwards, time to shoot. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Claxton.
Let's go.
Claxton's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4.
Before court.
So far in the second quarter. Pass to Toppin. From 11 feet away. And it's
The D.
Gilgeous Alexander with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he's just shooting it like that. He has been
Just book him for the finger now.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board. He's just playing smart basketball. You look for
Go for it.
Big ball over there by the 76ers. Now here's Embiid. Team right out. Pushed off. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Switching shot.
Get that.
A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson with the shot.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up. Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive problem.
Before court.
Pass to Van Fleet. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gets the
Defense.
Simmons is checked in. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Nets.
Ben Simmons. They're up.
Drives in. Just 5 on the clock. And takes that ball away.
All over this first half.
What, second quarter, second quarter. The third, fourth quarter, small quarter, second quarter.
Yeah, they had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout call the 76ers.
They're trying to stem the tide here. Yet they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive.
There's a check in for the 76ers. Simmons finds Carter. Embiid with it. Here's Postov. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just a solid performance on the
Oh.
rebounding has been off the charts.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it comes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Go for it.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. Rebound
D.
by Johnson. Johnson's got 1 rebound tonight. Edwards with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Pass to Harkless. It's set back down by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander. And he gets it back.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything this round. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Now here's Harkless. Defense is right there. With the drive. Oh, with the chip by Harkless.
Hey guys, he's not an
Go for it, go for it.
Never will be. He is a determined finisher. Carter against Edmonds. Out to the right wing. Here's NP. Noted off the back of the rim.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way. It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with yourselves.
Go for it, go for it.
Johnson against Simmons. Now Harris. 8 points for him. It's good. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is leaping around the rim.
Gilgis Alexander surveying the D. And there's the ball on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. 2 on the clock. And so nice defense there to end the quarter.
And you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these buckets.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Nets, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by for us on. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
It's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. We are so much more than a physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Gilgis Alexander was the man in the first. He had 23 points, 3 block shots, and 2 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. That defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They need to get more energy and effort on the board. So rebounding depth has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied. I'm not sure if they have the players to change that. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half. Begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Back with the first and third and fourth quarter.
In that first half, waited until he got the look he wanted. Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. It's just efficient basketball.
Report.
Durant sitting on the bench. Here's who David Fizdale's going to go. They've got Edwards.
The D.
This is out there with Johnson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clemson to get the center position. How about just floating to the rim? That's some boy. When he gets up, he gets up.
Report. Report.
Was another look at the impressive team that led to the mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Hunter on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a second threshold. Very difficult to deal with inside of him. Once he gets the position that he wants you, you almost have to foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons rolls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one.
Report. Report.
Drives to the hoop. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the lane. We're going to pay for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He started closely. Simmons with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
It's tipped.
It took a little while to find these drives in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Calm down. Play the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Transition player when Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack.
Report. Report. Report.
Carter dishes to Simmons. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards with it. It's Carter picking him up. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach. He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Report.
Simmons against Gilgis Alexander. The try by Simmons. 13 by Gilgis Alexander.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this heat.
Good take.
Greg Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team is risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Edwards finds Harkless. Johnson right side. Over Harris. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers.
Report.
First of 4 played at home for them. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. 15 points in the game. Outside Edwards. That shot misses. Some solid defense.
Guys.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They stop whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the
6 minutes off in the third. Can finish third. Quarter off throw.
illegal screen. And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Gailey's checked in for Philadelphia. And Edwards with the stop.
He just held it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to miss that one.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Report.
Carter the best to Harris. Driving inside. Johnson with the block. Here's Harkless. And it's set back by Carter. It is out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Ben Simmons. Van Vliet against Gilgis Alexander. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's allowed. Chance now for a 3-point play. And one on Embiid.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Report.
To the paint. Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup on the glass. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Edwards trying to.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw it done like that in a game.
Report.
But feed to Harris. And slammed out by Harris.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like him.
Carter against Harris. Here he goes.
Oh my God.
Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hill again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Report.
That's to Embiid.
Taking on the whole third quarter.
Over Claxton.
Nope.
That one wide left. For Brooklyn, then gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Carter. Edwards, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Report.
Carter against Edwards. Carter the best to Embiid. Here's Gill. And it's blocked. Edwards tries in. And Edwards with the stop.
And this is Gilgis Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Report.
Carter the best to Van Fleet. Over to the left wing. Here's Embiid. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Down low. And the top to finish it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as
Report.
thanks to that terrific movement ability.
Van Fleet passes to Embiid.
We've seen games where Embiid shoot 20 free throws, so he's going to get himself to the line.
In a moment, I'll quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end. Yeah, I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And the shot by Edwards.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out
Report.
of the actual game. Carter against Edwards. And then Carter with the jam.
A big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Edwards tries it. And Edwards with the stop.
Whatever adjustments they made in halftime, they are working to perfection. The results are clear as day. Great approach.
Report.
See if they can keep it up.
Harris. Johnson with the block.
One stage in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And this is how you get out of that. Prolific and efficient. Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Report.
Van Vliet passes to Gill. Ball loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Harkless. And then quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Pass to Embiid.
Rock him up.
Here's Gill. Carter outside. It's a nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the clock. With the foul.
This is as good as it gets from a charity strike here in the second.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making a count going 8% of the line so far. The 76ers making a switch here. Money's checked in.
He's been cold. It's been hurting him. He's ready for him. He has been able to solve clearly the foul.
But that's an exception of shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity strike. That's a huge factor.
Philadelphia shooting not looking too good out
Report.
there. Right around 32%. Van Vliet passes to Embiid.
50.
Hit the ball.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter. Offensively, Chicago's going to keep working to try to turn it around. They have ridden him today. We just
Report.
Embiid with it. He's got 23. Takes it to Thornton. Harris dishes to Embiid, and he uses the glass on the lane. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a player that knows how to move the ball.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Report.
Van Looking around to the left side lane. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Toppin's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution. Obi Toppin.
Brooklyn's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Edwards against Butler. Edwards drives in. And in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 44.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference
Report.
in the paint between the two teams.
Harris outside. And this is about the right side of the rim.
If this performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the boat.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation.
Report.
Van Fleet outside. He puts it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. And he recovers it. Carter pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see
Gotta hit that.
Very
I'm gonna-
often. Usually
I don't.
He rises up. There's a guarantee it's going down.
Van Fleet can't get it to go.
And they show effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Here, rebound edge right now. Massive. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Harris. And again, unable to change momentum. The shot.
Good win. Third girl throw.
The third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Nets running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
The only reason they got this lead, you knew they were coming hard. All right, even with that, there's more hard mistakes that are in the league. All right, we want to attack.
That makes a lot of sense. You want to attack every possession you get, and Doc Rivers certainly. And doesn't want turnovers to derail those efforts.
It's done in the fourth quarter.
Line between playing aggressive and playing out of control. But that's the trap that a coach wants to keep his team from falling into.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been evenly fought contest. On the court for
Go
Philadelphia.
for it.
They've got Toppin. So Neal up there. And it's Carney and it's shooting guard. Here's Harkless. The shot from the low post is good.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off the free pass.
Report.
And the pass to Toppin. Over Johnson. A rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got 48.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking
Report. But use that clock.
Slaughter the best to James.
Nope.
Over Harkless. And Harkless pulls it down. And Harkless has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that one is in or no.
Oh, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing, but also
Report.
no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Carter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They get an 8-0 run. Here's Edwards. Another shot. Here's Sharp. Tied to Jimmy that one home.
And, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able
Four,
to
four.
convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, but you're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Jameson. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on the right way.
They get it back. Sharp. Good look there as it goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Four.
Offensive sense. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count that one from Toppin.
And providing the support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Nets.
Passes it to Hawkins. Johnson left side. Good, nice job down low.
And at 6'7", Johnson has the height to bang down low. He's terrific at getting
Four.
Carter the pass to Carney. He kicks to O'Neal. Carter outside. Pass to Toppin. Good ball movement there by the 76ers. And it's blocked by Coaches Alexander. And it's Carter missing. Look at the ball. They're at a 14-2 run. And they're started out by Johnson.
Just see the leaping skills of Johnson. Really demonstrating exceptional.
Four. No life.
Outside, Jameson. Here is Carney. Edwards defending. Here's Carney. And almost close it down. But that's a non-animal out for the field of the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And it's blocked.
Go. Not work.
O'Neal. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 10 shooting from 3-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start.
Only 6 minutes left in the fourth. Crunch on game time. Lock him up.
Carney with the bucket. Carney's got his first points in this
Not work. No work.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Hold on.
Edwards working it over.
That's why you got me. 50 burger.
50 for the air.
Nicky is putting on a show. The 76ers shooting 42%.
Four.
Not one of their better shows. Toppin kicks to Carter. Carter outside. It's blocked. They recover it.
That's his third personal, first team foul.
And the first one goes. But great for those of us who have never played in the league. What's it like travel all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm offended because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's
Four.
right. He was ultra safe with that done, no question. It's tipped. Coaches Alexander with the steal. Here's Sharp. Here's Johnson. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Four. Lock him up. Crunch on game time.
Has to give. Johnson over now.
The D.
Alexander with the steal. Here's Sharp. And he gets off the pass with a monster slam.
What awareness from Gilgeous Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Four.
Edwards against Gill. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
Just power.
Go for it.
Right at the free throw line, and the shot is won.
But you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it. You're exactly right. That's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive.
Outside, Gilgis Alexander. And he's one-handed.
You need 2 hands for that slam. You do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Outside, Jamison. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Johnson is just a very accomplished scorer. Whether it's inside or beyond the arc, he feels comfortable anywhere.
Go for it.
Here's Springer. Gilgis Alexander cover. It's good from long range.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Network. Network.
Who's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively.
Go for it.
Game. He has been the X factor.
Got a piece of it. Gilgis Alexander with the steal. Here's Sharp. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they are really starting to push it now.
Go for it.
Here's Springer. Gilgis Alexander cover. High post try.
Good D.
Springer can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Here's Harkless. It looks good. It is good. That's his best in 12 tries.
Way to work inside out and draw the defense.
You said off pet, bro. You said off pet.
Passes it to James.
Go for it.
Here's Springer. Not loose. Back to Jameson.
Nope.
That one doesn't go. Good D by Gilgis Alexander. Harkless with it. O'Neal's there.
Don't need what? Don't hawk is what?
He had enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And everything, once he got that space, you
Go
just
for it.
knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Come on now. What defense? Nobody was willing to get in his way.
Here's Springer. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Springer's got 7 points here in this quarter. Brooklyn's gone 7 10 shooting from 3-point line. Excellent numbers.
That worked.
Edwards with the block. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Just like on that work. That defense, get that right there.
They've been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
Okay,
That's
go.
when you lose momentum.
Philadelphia's
They can't come back.
outside the arc since we reached the fourth quarter. To the middle. Ball stolen. On the wing, Gilgis Alexander. Uses the gas to finish the layup. Gilgis Alexander's got 40 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the
Go for it.
ball
Go for it.
inside.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Springer, and it's blocked by Gilgis Alexander. Johnson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. So there's Johnson. That's good on the assist. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Go for it. Go for it.
Here's Springer. Gilgis Alexander cover. And there's the try. Springer, good. The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting. Where some players say they think there's a lot of room to improve. What do you think?
We can see players being teed up for example, and making their case, and really guys just want to play. So yeah, you want to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the off season to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Gill, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gill's got his first points of the game.
That's just the product of good fast work. I mean, nice team basketball.
Edwards, that's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a valley win for the Nets.
as one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
Appreciate Gilgis Alexander.
Well, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he forced a lot of these.
And the 76ers making a change here. Ronnie's checked in. O'Neal hits them both. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Garney. Trying to get open is Jameson. Nice concentration here. The double clutch layup.
Tremendous adjustment to get in. Hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The offensive rebound. Shot goes up and lays it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night. That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Pass to Gill. Out left of the wing. Here's Carney. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Yeah, pretty. I'm out.